Jesus, check it out now. Holy. Now, Quando Rondo, people, okay? He's finding out something that I think we all know, okay? I've always said there ain't no goddamn codes to the streets. You know who made that up? A stupid motherfucker who wanted to get other people to do the time while he did the crime, okay? Now, all these things called street codes or this is how it works in the streets, come on, man. Listen, you really tell me that people who couldn't actually be trusted to obey the law is now going to be trusted to obey some fictional code of basically doing crime? Hell no. So here's the thing, right? Obviously, like that whole saying, right, is basically been used to indoctrinate a lot of folks and also to send a lot of people to the penitentiary or the cemetery, okay? But that's not only it. Even stuff when it comes to like gangs, all this gang stuff. Listen, man, it sounds good, okay? And if you ask anybody who's not an idiot, they're going to be like, oh, well, I'm in a gang for brotherhood or some dumb stuff like that. But in reality, man, people usually be in gangs for a lot of different reasons, and one of them sometimes is protection, okay? Now, what happens is over time you realize that some rules apply to some people, don't apply to other people, and also sometimes you realize, man, this whole shit is bullshit, okay? Now, Quando Rondo having one of those moments, okay? Now, if y'all know, you ain't know, apparently he's a neighborhood crip. And apparently he's done being a neighborhood crip. Okay, by the way, recently his cousin just died in his arms. Like he was in a car with his cousin, he got killed. Died in his arms. He's distraught. He's mourning. And basically he want to let people know that, man, all that neighborhood crip stuff is a wrap. Now he got on Instagram, he said this, man, I'm not jump out gang either. Ain't no loyalty in this ish. I'm my own man. I laid my flag down. I'm not neighborhood. Y'all ain't gonna ride for a nigga. For real, it's no sense of me being a part of y'all shit. Y'all fuck with the opposition. I don't give a fuck who feel hit. Fuck you. And if you can't feel where I'm coming from on this, you a bitch ass nigga. It don't take a rocket scientist to see what the fuck going on. Everybody already hate on me. I ain't tripping, but the extra hate, I'm about to focus on the family and the ones who gonna really drop a tear if I die. He continued, he said, man, fuck everybody. I mean that shit. I fuck with a select few people, my circle super tight. I fuck with Lil D, Trench, Los, Zero, Big Dude, and Lil Tim. It's too much going on. Yo, many fingers pointing to many people talking behind my back. I got too much weight on my shoulders. I'm standing on all 10. I love Pab like as fuck. But I'm not going to Cuz funeral. I know where me and Cuz stand at. Fuck out anybody. Keep that shit to yourself. Nobody know what the hell going on. Though throughout, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. This nigga beefing with like punctuation, spelling, and everything, man. This guy like got a whole beef with spelling bee, punctuations, and just like writing. Period. Goddamn. Anyway, he said I watched my homie die. I want to see a lot of y'all wake up and keep a level head after I'm focused on myself and my little girl, and that's who I'm living for all the times I missed with her. On top of that, I'm not in no relationship. I'm not tired of no girl. And me and her have a mutual understanding. I'm solo rocking. I mean that shit. Fuck you and whoever feel hit my back. I don't need no handout. DOE. What the hell is DOE? Don't tell me you start claiming another gang after saying not rocking with the last one. Anyway, people, man, I'm not that surprised. I think Quando Rondo know, like, you know, his life is in constant danger. I think he probably felt not only he had some type of sense of security or some type of safety when he was in California, because there's a lot of neighborhood Crips out there. I think he probably is also being blamed for the death of Lul Pab. That's what happens. You know what I mean? Again, people are going to look at Quando and say, well, if you ain't bring him out of town, if you wasn't involved in all these issues, maybe he would have died. So now people are blaming him. People sometimes get cynical when death happens, and they say dumb stuff. Like, you know, sometimes you'll see a death happen and people start blaming the closest people to them. Like, yo, maybe that nigga set him up. Like, don't we hear that about Suge? Like, yo, Suge set Pac up. Why the hell would Suge tell the dudes to kill Pac when he in the same car with Pac? Like, does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like, Suge fat as a mother effer. If some of them bullets miss Pac, it's in Suge. So again, people do get cynical at times. And by the way, don't start with this whole thing debate in my goddamn comment section. I'm just trying to say, this is what I'm kind of getting from Quando Rondo. He feels people are blaming him. He feels like people didn't have his back. And he feels kind of alone. And he also feels wanted. And he don't know who to trust. That's just how it is. So he's dropping the flag. But I'm wondering, is that something that kind of just happens seamlessly where you put up an Instagram post and you out the gang? I don't think that's how it works, right? I know this ain't no blood stuff, but usually I hear blood in, blood out. I don't know what the Crips do, but I don't think you can just denounce the gang. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like you just make an announcement like, take me out of y'all close friends and call it a day. So we'll see what happens, man. But pray for Quando Rondo. Looks like he's going through a lot. You know, it got to be tough to watch your cousin pretty much just die right in your hands. That's crazy. All right? Get in the comments. You guys like them, subscribe to Akademiks.